for a change. Mm-mm. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody? Come on in. Let's do an audio check. How's my audio doing? Oh, I forgot to plug in my lights. How's I wanted to do I want to do an audio check and can someone confirm if our audio is working good? Hello everyone. Good morning from the Philippines. I'm still not 100% okay, but that's okay. That should not stop us from giving information to you, especially that the Philippines is already open. I hope that's already have you guys digged in the news from yesterday? It actually surprises me. My prediction was around March, April, but hey,
Mine wasn't.
it was like, hey, that's good news, and I'm so happy for those who can finally come to the Philippines for the first time and for the second time, several times, and stuff. So, let me go over the guidelines for foreign tourists entering the Philippines starting February 10. There's really not much requirements, but uh, I wanted to go over this. That way, you guys will be prepared. So you still have approximately 11 days till it's open. So have you guys digged in the good news from yesterday? It was really a stack. Then I will also have a video coming out to those foreign tourists visa free or no visa required coming from the 157 countries for your uh I will be answering your questions with One Health Pass. I know I got a lot of questions on that on One Health Pass. I will address that here shortly, but we are 55 now in the group. I will get started. So, from yesterday's announcement from the IATF that the Philippines is finally going to open for foreign tourists for February 10th of 2022. So, the first requirements that you need is you have to have holders of passport. You have to have a valid passport for at least 6 months at the time of arrival. Please take note, 6 months at the time of arrival. When you arrive in the Philippines, you should have at least 6 months left in your passport, because if you have less than 6 months, the airline is not going to let you board the aircraft. You will not be allowed to depart from your country of origin. I am sorry about my voice, guys. I'm still, you guys know I'm still sick. So, but getting better today. So, like I said, first requirement is you have to have a valid passport. You have to have at least 6 months validity in your passport when you arrive in the Philippines. So, keyword there, at the time of arrival in the Philippines. So, the airlines will also let you know that during your check in. For example, if you are checking in LAX, going to the Philippines, or whichever airport you guys are departing for the Philippines, if the airline sees that you have less than 6 months in your passport, you will not be allowed to board the aircraft. I will be reading your chat after we have gone through the requirements and will answer your question. So then the other requirement is with return or outbound ticket to their country of origin or next country of destination. So it doesn't have to be a round trip ticket. For example, you are coming from the States, you don't really have to purchase a round trip ticket going back to the States, especially if you intend to stay in the Philippines for a while. If your intention is staying here for more than 30 days, because I have to correct it too, because some would say it's only 21 days. Philippines never issue a visa for 21 days. So what was the visa upon arrival before this whole thing started? Pre-pandemic time, pre-pandemic time, then it's pretty much going to be the same when they open up. So you can present a round trip ticket if you have it, or you can also present an exit ticket, because it says outbound ticket to their country of origin or next country of destination. So, next country of destination, that could be in one of the Asian countries that you want to, because it's cheaper to buy the throwaway ticket than purchasing, you know what I mean, especially if you're, like I said, especially if your intentions are staying in the Philippines for a while, more than the visa given to you, which is 30 days. I have to clarify that, guys. For this new guidelines for foreign tourists, the visa upon arrival is 30 days. And I also want to correct these rumors going around that after 30 days you will be kicked out. Wrong. That is very wrong, because you can apply for extension on the tourist visa. You can actually extend it up to 36 months, 6 months at a time, or 3 months, 4 months, depending for how long you guys are staying in the Philippines. So I hope we are clear on that. Also, I this is nothing against those who don't want to get vaccinated, but I really recommend that you guys get vaccinated. Though the Philippines will strictly impose, especially for foreign nationals, to be fully vaccinated starting February 16th, I would highly suggest you guys get vaccinated, because here in the Philippines, we have already implemented no vaccine, no ride, even domestic flights. So if you are coming here for the first time and you're not vaccinated, you can't go anywhere, because there are business establishments over here that only allows fully vaccinated uh to enter their premises. So I would highly suggest get vaccinated if you are planning to go to the Philippines. The other requirement is the 48 hours RT-PCR test. So that they did not change at all. Before it was 72 hours. Now it's 48 hours prior to departure, not arrival. This confuses everybody, because oh my god, 48 hours. By the time I get to the Philippines, my RT-PCR test will expire. It would really expire, just the travel time you're taking. What they require is it's valid before departure. So if your departure is in LAX, when they check your documents, when they check RT-PCR test at the check-in counter, you should be within that 48-hour time frame. It doesn't have to be still valid when you get to the Philippines. So I hope we are clear on that. That is prior to departure, not arrival. Also, you have to show your vaccination card. It says over here, must have the following proofs of vaccination against COVID-19 recognized under IATF regulation. I will show you guys my screen so you guys can, what do you call that? So you guys can see it. It's pretty much from yesterday. So must have the following proof of vaccination against COVID-19 recognized under existing IATF regulation. A, WHO International Certificate of Vaccine and Prophylaxis. So this is the yellow card. I know some countries does give yellow card, international vaccination card. So that will work. Vaxcert PH. These are the country with reciprocal agreement with the Philippines. We actually have I think 33 countries on that, and national or state digital certificate of foreign government which has accepted Vaxcert and the reciprocal agreement under the other permitted. So most countries, they do recognize, the Philippines do recognize the vaccination card. So if you have a vaccination card, you have a digital copy of it and stuff, then you can pretty much present that when you get into the Philippines, because when you board the aircraft from your country of origin, they will check if you are fully vaccinated or not. You are considered fully vaccinated if you have two doses, and 2 weeks after you had your second dose, that's when you become fully vaccinated. Booster is not counted for you to be fully vaccinated. So they only require the two doses. And the Philippines pretty much recognizes all vaccines, like with the emergency use of it, which Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Sputnik, Sinovac, Sinopharm, those vaccines that are available, the Philippines is using. And so those are the three requirements. You have to have a valid visa, valid Philippine passport, at least 6 months, but at the time of arrival in the Philippines. Then the second one is your ticket. It could be a round trip ticket, or it could be a ticket on your next destination. Third is the RT-PCR test, the 48 hours RT-PCR test. Then your uh, vaccination card. I highly suggest to those who plan on coming to the Philippines, foreign tourists, to get health insurance. Just in case you get infected over here, you have insurance to cover it. Because if you get infected over here and you don't have insurance, that's pretty much out of pocket pay. So I highly suggest that. Though the Philippines do not require health insurance, unlike Thailand. Thailand requires health insurance coverage for at least $50,000. So I think you can get that around $60, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh my god, my nose is clogged. So you what do you call this? I highly suggest to get health insurance for that. The travel cap, I know it's like, oh my god, the Philippine tourist is open, but uh how about the travel cap? Are they still limiting? It's useless for them to open the foreign tourist if the travel cap is not increased. There is good news to that. I've been saying I will keep you guys updated on the travel cap, but the memo that I have showed you yesterday is right there. That the travel cap, it says fully vaccinated nationals shall not be included in the arrival quota set by the Department of Transportation and its one-stop shop. So meaning those foreign tourists fully vaccinated, February 10, that's the opening. So those who doesn't have to undergo quarantine will not be included on the travel cap. The only travelers who will be counted on the travel cap limit in the Philippines are those who are unvaccinated. And unfortunately, for foreign nationals, starting February 16th, if you are not vaccinated, you will not be allowed entry into the Philippines. I am not sure if that rule is going to change over time. We don't know, but for now, that is the rule. The other inquiry that I have been getting is the One Health Pass. There is no announcement to that yet, but I don't think they are going to remove the One Health Pass. They will probably update their system, because on One Health Pass, there's a portion in there that will ask you what type of traveler, what category you will be. So if you are a non-OFW, OFW, and foreign nationals. What they are probably going to be doing, if you are, because you will be under the foreign national category, the system will be updated for it not to ask for what they call this, for it to ask for uh the hotel reservation already, the hotel quarantine, because you guys will not be doing quarantine anymore. So this is visa on arrival, fully vaccinated, you go straight home, you go straight to your asawas, and you will self monitor for 7 days. For sure you guys will be checked upon arrival at the airport, just checking if you are experiencing any symptoms and stuff. But pretty much you go straight home and self monitor, and after you travel. So yes, so you can go straight home, self monitor. That's the requirements of the Philippine government. But like I said, on One Health Pass, I don't think they are going to remove that, even though you don't have to quarantine anymore. They will probably update the system for particular travel, because you will be asked what type of traveler you are. Uh uh then, are you fully vaccinated? So those are the questions in One Health Pass. I did have a tutorial on that. But like I said, they will for sure update the system, especially that they are going to open for fully vaccinated foreign tourists February 10 in the Philippines. That way, because that way you are not asked for what do you call this, hotel quarantine anymore. Just like on the previous guidelines, I not really previous, that's still in effect right now. Coming from the green list, they go straight home if you are fully vaccinated. They still have to register with One Health Pass. I don't really think that they are going to abolish One Health Pass, because that's a contact tracing app and trace app also. So come on guys, that is just a registration. The Philippines is already open. It's like just register. It's not really that hard. So it is like you have to give it to the Philippine government. They're doing everything for you guys to be able to come into the Philippines. A simple registration wouldn't hurt. So you've waited so long. You are going to bitch because you have to register. It's like, I'm not, no offense meant, but it's discouraging to see some that still complains, why do I still have to register with One Health Pass? Why do I still have to do the RT-PCR test? Come on, you've got to be joking, right? It's like the Philippines is opening its borders. The Philippines actually opened the borders better than Thailand did. In Thailand, you have to have RT-PCR test before you enter Thailand. You will get swab when you enter Thailand on day one. Then you gotta get swab again on the fifth day in Thailand. The Philippines, they don't do that. You only have to have the negative 48 hours RT-PCR test. Then you're free to go when you land in the Philippines. So come on, doing the registration with One Health Pass, how hard how hard it is. How hard would it be to register with One Health Pass? It probably only take you 10 minutes. They actually updated the registration of One Health Pass. You don't even have to upload your vaccination information anymore, your vaccination card. You don't even have to upload your RT-PCR test anymore. So they made it a lot easier for everybody to register. So come on, guys. That's like, give it a break. You know, you the One Health Pass is still implemented. So register, and for sure they are going to update the system. If in case they did not update the system and they still have the hotel, just pick a random hotel, and for sure when you get to the check-in and they know you're a foreign tourist and you're fully vaccinated, they full will know that you don't need to undergo uh quarantine and stuff. So, but that's pretty much the requirements for foreign tourists. So, number one is you have to have valid passport, at least 6 months, at least have 6 months. But at the arrival time in the Philippines, outbound ticket, outbound round trip ticket, or outbound ticket to your next destination. You have to have 48 hours RT-PCR test prior to departure, not arrival. Your vaccination card proving that you are fully vaccinated. What's the other one? Yes, One Health Pass. You still have to register with One Health Pass because I don't really think they are going to abolish that, because that's the system that they can refer to, just in case, hey, one of the passengers in your flight tested positive. That's the only way they can contact you. That's their contact tracing. So, One Health Pass will still be implemented. I highly recommend to get health insurance when you fly to the Philippines, because you'll never know if you get infected, you get exposed, because if you do, then that will be out of pocket pay for you. So, pretty much that's the requirements for it. And travel cap, you guys will not be included in the travel cap. So, though the Philippines right now is at 3,000 passengers per day, but that is only for those who have to undergo quarantine, not to those fully vaccinated, because you guys will not have to undergo quarantine. So, I will be going over your chats and see if you guys have additional questions for me. I'm sorry if my voice is a little funny. My sinuses is kicking right now. I'm ready, Addie. Okay, are you ready to fly, guys? So who's flying right away with it? As soon as who booked a ticket as soon as they find out the Philippines is going to open? Happy days are here again. Yep. Yes, I'm ready. Got my ticket to fly. Cool. Let's pray we don't get another variant to screw this up. Oh, no shit. I know. I'm here. Yes. Good audio. Good evening. Hey, Jonah. Working fine. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up? What's up, Tony? Good morning, Ma'am Addie. Good morning, Brenda. Working good po. Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Addie. Good evening. I'm going a tone March from April. Cool, Kenzo. Me and Jazz will be married on the third. That's cool. Congratulations. Audio, your voice a bit off. Yes, because I'm sick. Awesome. Thank you, Mom Annie. Can I stay longer than 30 days? Absolutely, Robert. Good morning, Mom Annie. Good morning. Here I come. Yes. Tell your hubby I said hey. And wait. I can't wait to meet you guys. We look forward meeting you too, Tony. He's sleeping. Happy Mom Annie at last. Yep. It was really, it was like the IATF made a 360-degree turn yesterday, which is a good 360 turn yesterday. Hello, Addy. Confirm as of now you still have to enlist in One Health Pass. Yes, as of as we speak right now, you still have to register with One Health Pass. Great news, so Filipinos can leave too. Yes, definitely. I already got my ticket coming from Thailand. That's good for you, Foster. Hello, Miss Addy. Good day. Ask ko lang po for foreign national merit of Philippines. What is the protocol? Starting February 1st, no quarantine for fully vaccinated, but the no visa will be starting to they will start implementing the no visa on February 10th. Maybe next good news is the test and go process for unvaccinated. The officials are checking everything, including valid. Yes, they do, because you won't be allowed to board the aircraft if you don't have an onboard tickets. I have question. If anyone can offer me some advice to me, I have to fly on United Airlines from RDU to San Francisco, then San Francisco to Cebu Airline on Philippines. How can I get 48 hours back on time? Where is RDU? What is the airport code of RDU? Relay Dorhan? Oh, North Carolina. The RT-PCR test will be counted when you leave LA. So if you have an area, if you have a clinic in your area that could get you a 24-hour turnaround RT-PCR test would work best for you. But I also know in I think this is in LA. I'm not sure in San Francisco if they have a laboratory over there that would do an RT-PCR test. I know in LA they have a clinic there that you can get your result after an hour, but it's for $299. But you get the result right after an hour. Thank you, Addie. I will private message you if I have questions. Sure, Frederick. Ma'am Addie, paano po pagdating ng around 10 p.m. ng January 31st, do we need to still be quarantined? Unfortunately, that's on the mercy of the Philippine government. If you guys are arriving on January 31st, like I said, you will be on the mercy of the Philippine government if they will just implement the February 1st to you guys. So that will really depend on them. Foreign nationals married to Filipino national unvaccinated. Unfortunately, even if you are married to a Filipino national, if you are a foreign national, the implementation of you have to be fully vaccinated as a foreign national will follow. So, if you are an unvaccinated foreign national, unfortunately, you will not be allowed entry to the Philippines. Hi, ma'am. Paano po yung na-renew ang passport? Okay ba yun, text? Okay naman. Google 24 hours. Yup, that's good. Good morning, Annie. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Annie. That is good news. Very good news. That's all. Our dog is wanting to go on. Does the Philippines start counting RT-PCR test result from the time I take the RY RT-PCR test or the time you are no, the time they took the samples for you from you. It's not when you receive your result. So funny. Tawas from the time you take the test. Yep. Does the Philippines accept the Norwegian digital vaccine or EU digital certificate? They should. When I come back, can I extend my visa like before? Yes, you can. I already booked my flight February 10. Hooray! I'm so excited. I know. I'm excited for you guys. I am so happy for you guys. Does the Philippines accept Johnson and Johnson and Pfizer booster? Yep. Is Sinovac accepted in the Philippines? Yes. Good morning po. Good morning, Pops. How come One Health Pass still need to register before? Oh my God, this here we go again. Jonah, how hard would it be to register with One Health Pass? That's one requirement that the Philippines wants you to do. I'm not trying to be ugly about it, but come on, guys. It's just a registration. They made it a lot easier for you. They made it a lot easier for everybody to register. They have removed the upload things already over there. So why it is such a big deal that you guys have to register with One Health Pass? How hard that process is. Yes, thank you, Lord, for listening to our prayers. Amen to that. Hello, Addie from Australia. Hope you get better soon. Thank you, Robert. I really hope so. Make it mandatory. No vac, no travel, please. Oh, it's mandatory over here. Kenzo over here. Domestic flights. They will literally not allow you to board the aircraft. When they started implementing this last January 15th, those who were riding the public transportation, they check each and every passenger before they will kick you out. So I know it's harsh, but life is all about booked for March 21st. Hooray, Pops! Does this mean to be able to take our connecting flight from Manila to our Yes, the connecting flights on domestic flights should apply this time because no quarantine anymore for fully vaccinated. You should be able to go straight to your final destination. Hello, Ma'am Annie, and I and my kids are quarantined now. We got here yesterday, the 28th in Cebu. My question is, can we go out? You guys should be in retroactive. I would coordinate with, ano po, I will coordinate with Bureau of Quarantine because you guys should be in retroactive. Hi, ma'am. Need ba international tours? Yes, need pa rin. Backsert PH, nagugulan ako. Kailan po ba yun? Maski yellow card? No. It's like if you have the yellow card, you don't need to have the Vaxcert. The Vaxcert PH is an app. It's a registration app also. That's for fully vaccinated. This applies to those countries that accepts the Vaxcert PH, the vaccination certificate in the Philippines. You don't even have to register with it if you have the vaccination card. What is the difference between 48 hours and probably the 24 hours difference? I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just answering. Just Google One Health Pass. It should be at the very first page of Google. Addy, what time frame should the One Health Pass be downloaded? Still 3 days. They have not changed anything on One Health Pass. It's still 3 days prior. You are sick? Yes, I am sick. Addy, do we still need to sign up for what? Yes, we still have to. You still have to sign up. Can download One Health Pass on your HP from the app of. Yep, you do. Hi, I just want to ask. 9A visa is that already needed? Comes February 10. It's not needed anymore. March 24, Lux. March 26, Cebu. Wow. Good for you, JM. GM. Addy, do we still. Yes, you still have to sign up with One Health Pass. Get well soon, mom. Thank you so much. Where is the updated One Health Pass? Just check onehealthpass.com. I need a hotel still, and are they in the process of changing things around still? They should. They will probably reduce the quarantine hotel because of this new development. So, more likely, staycation hotels will resume. Magaling po kayo. Thank you. Sky, Air, Rock. Yeah, I've heard ticket prices are so expensive right now. I booked by February 11th, 4 months ago, thinking there would be no more quarantine, and I was right. Hooray! You were right, Hunk. If I have all my paperwork for my vaccine and swab test before I go in my passport, will that get me in? February 10th, David. I think do we still yes that it's like guys that way we don't have to keep asking the same questions. As of right now, as we speak, you guys still have to register with One Health Pass. I have a cousin that is sick but testing negative. They have forced her to quarantine Iloilo. Wow, really? It's like all of us here at the house is sick. The first person who got it is my daughter, then my working students, then my husband, then me and my youngest, now the middle child. They're all okay now, probably because they passed it on already. So, hey, it has to be RT-PCR test. Hello, ma'am. Finally, Fortress. Yes, they can enter. February 10. My flight sa February 18. Yay, makakatipid ako. Yup. No more quarantine. What about countries which require visa before entry? Well, you have to apply for the visa. Good job, Hug. It's much better to be checked for all before departure. Yes, that is true. How quick is the swab test result given to you in the Philippines? Within 24 hours, you should get the result. The party meetups is getting real now. Yes, it is, Kenzo. We gotta talk about that tomorrow. And oh my God, I look forward in our LDR discussion tomorrow. It would be a happy discussion. I will take this opportunity now, guys. We do have LDR discussion every Sunday. That's 9:30 Philippine time, so we'll have it tomorrow our time, and that will be on. Oh my God, I can't wait to discuss that. Hello, Mom Annie. Hey, Greta. How about already quarantine right now and still have to stay in the hotel? You guys should be retroactive. Yes, 360-degree turn because Philippine business is destroying the economy. That's why. Instead, third world. Oh my God. SFO they off. Oh, thank you for that. So San Francisco guys, they offer RT-PCR test. Hi Annie, already have my ticket for March and will finally be reunited with my fiance. Is the white vaccination card from CDC accepted by the Philippines? Salamat James. Yes, CDC card is accepted in the Philippines. It's better to give 72 hours than 48 for that. More safer than travelers. Been on hold with for oh they should answer. It's funny when I call Philippine Airlines for a confirmation. They put me on hold and your call will be taken in 26 minutes. Then your call will be taken in 28. It's like, why is it going up instead of going down? But hang in there. Sorry, Kenzo. Ate, do still, yes, you still have to sign up with One Health Pass. You are correct. James, yes. We have, yep. The US has the reciprocity agreement with the Philippines. So CDC is accepted. I heard that you can walk into CVS and get the swab test or that. Maybe our Californian subscribers over here can confirm that. Ma'am Adi, sabi ng partner ko, hindi daw tinatanggap andito ang UE certificate vaccine. Who said that? UK is European Union certificates is accepted as far as I know. How much plane ticket? I don't know how much are the plane ticket right now. I hope you get well soon. I hope so too. Fully vaccinated, QR scan code, CDC card. What other test? What else? You need to have the 48 hours RT-PCR test, James. That's it. The booster is not counted for you to be a fully vaccinated. The 2 doses should do it. Ate Ate, my flight is on January 31st and Lanifer, that will be perfect. Yes, you should not be, that should be implemented for you. No quarantine. One health pass not as nazi as Canada, Australia. Yep, I know. Ma'am, tinatanggap ba nila yun? They should po. Hi, Addy. I just want to ask if my fiance doesn't have, but he don't have a until when. Have him buy a throwaway ticket. Kung gusto mong malaman, if you guys want to know the details on how the throwaway ticket works, I uploaded a video explaining the validity of the visitor's visa and how throwaway tickets work. Because if he doesn't have an outbound ticket, he will not be allowed. He will be denied from boarding. Hey, One Health. Yes, it's really easy to fill out the One Health Pass. I don't know why it is such a big deal to register with One Health Pass. Ate Ate, my flight is on January. Yes, I already answered that. Yes, should be. Trying for June 10th. Hooray, James. Lynn, I've already answered that. My flight is booked next week on 3rd. Can't wait. Cool. Good luck, James. Miss Eddie, that white CDC card, yes, CDC is accepted. No need One Health Pass. Bring back the regulatory to enter. Don't make it complicated as it is. Oh my God, guys. Come on. It's just a registration. Why is it such a big deal for some? It's like, you can't have it all. At least the most important thing is the Philippines is open. What else you have to ask? Yep. Oh, happy birthday. Thanks, Ma'am Addie. Get well soon. So, Yellow Carla, I guess wala nang former Filipino. I mean, hindi na kailangan dalhin. You still have to, you still have to prove. Skies, just because they lifted some restrictions, I would still overly prepared by travel because you will never know what they ask. Bring those documents. It's better to be that prepared than that when they ask for a particular document and you don't have it, and that would, you know, yes, it's really good news. My concern is that I am fully vaccinated, but in my country, Spain, they don't have. They allow me to enter. Yes, bring the vaccination certificate that you have. When will a new visa application open for visa required countries? That I don't know. They will probably announce that. Wow, so many bloggers are sick. Think that COVID is running its course. Oh, I don't think it's really COVID. Air tickets suddenly increase. Wonder why? Well, the law of supply and demand. Thus, the demand is high. So, hi, ma'am. My flight fam. What time is your flight, Marcelo? I'm flying from Miami to Dallas, then Haneda, Japan, then Manila. Would they check for my negative test and vaccine card? Yes. The 48-hour swab test was forced me to get another swab before my domestic flight. Why? Why would you have to do that? Love the news, but I don't like the 48 hours, which is only available near the. Because I live in Arizona. If I test positive, then have to head back to Arizona. I cry. What I would do, Gal, if you have. Oh, you said you can't get a. You guys have self testing kits over there. Do a self test before you do the RT-PCR test. Wow, how about the unvaccinated foreigners starting February? Need ba nila ng visa or same as without? They will still need a visa if they enter the Philippines. The no visa will start on February 10. They should accept it, Kai. The visa that will be given to them is 30 days, but they can extend it. They can apply for extension. Quarantine free hotels for vaccinated for visa free countries. No more quarantine, Lamont. Yes, it's really good news. If you are, I go, okay, thank you for that, JM. So, if you are in San Francisco Bay Area, I go to Stanford in Redwood City and get swab drive through. Thank you for the information. Dallas, Dallas, Texas is enter Philippines for tourists. I just paid 1975 from Houston to Lux and Lux to Manila direct. Oh wow. Good for you, Pops. Dallas is USA, yes. Round trip ticket nonstop was 860 before COVID, but now it's 2800. Wow. Take a rest and see you look sick. I will get sick some more if I would just lay down, but it's alright. I'm good. It's a carry on and backpack allowed on Philippine Airlines. That check? Yes. I called the Philippine consulate in New York, but they said they have no idea of the new announcement from the Philippines. It was just announced yesterday. So give it time. They probably haven't received the memo yet. I have videos of all my vaccine shots. No better proof. Oh, I have two, James. I have a video on my first dose. I have a video on my second dose. Me cringing because I am so scared with the needles. Oh wow, that's really good. JM, can you comment that in this video in the comment section of this live so I can pin it, especially to those in the San Francisco area or flying out from San Francisco. That way I can pin it on this video for reference if you don't mind. Yeah, she should be allowed starting February 10. How about flying from Manila to other is quarantine test still required? No. So happy na no need negative. Hi, Annie. My fiance is a Swiss and on his vaccination card is CDC, but their country is not on the list. Thanks in advance. To those who are not on the list with the reciprocity with the Philippines, it doesn't mean that they will not accept your vaccination card. Bring the vaccination card that was given to you when you got vaccinated. If you have digital copy, that's great. If you can get more records of your vaccination, that's great. Just bring all of them. Sana they don't change and stay for. I hoping so. Any change in travel cap? No, there's no change in travel cap. Yes, Philippine loves documents. Yes, they should be able to accept that. Oh wow. Annie, just checking to confirm if the Philippines has all please. Yes, that is correct. I highly suggest get health insurance too. When would they check for it? In Miami or Dallas? Dallas, Dallas, your port of exit. Your port of exit is the state you're exiting going to the Philippines. Matthew, you guys will not be included on the travel cap. I have explained this early on that those foreign tourists coming into the Philippines starting February 10th, you guys will not be included on the travel cap. The only travelers who will be counted in the travel cap are those who needs to undergo quarantine. You guys will not have to undergo quarantine, so travel cap will not be uh will not be what do you call this, implemented to you. I will show you that here shortly. Here, that's the see that one. Fully vaccinated nationals shall not be included in the arrival quota set by the Department of Transportation and its One Health Pass. So you guys are excluded from the travel cap. Will Philippine Airlines be able to accept you? Philippine Airlines is very strict on this part, I am afraid. If anyone can confirm if an email will be accepted, I would appreciate it. But as far as I know, you have to have the actual paper document for it. Paano po unvaccinated? Unfortunately, they will not allow unvaccinated for nationals beginning February 16th. One health pass, you still have to register. Yes, I know. Good luck to you guys. Next up email. Oh, okay. That's thank you, GM. Thank you, Adam. I'm still waiting for my passport. My fiance is losing her mind. I know. I heard there's a new variant of it. Yeah, it's already here. BA1 and BA2. They are here, but the Philippines still open, so that's the most important thing. Fine flight for him to come. That's why we thank you for always. You're very welcome. I hope you guys will still visit our channel even though the Philippines borders is already open because there will still be protocols. We don't know for how long these guidelines would be. You know, the IATF is updating every 2 weeks. So keep checking for new updates. There is unfortunately Jana, if he's unvaccinated, he will not be allowed entry into the Philippines. You have to be fully vaccinated to be allowed entry. Yeah, I think the Philippines has realized that already. Thank you, JD. Had my ticket for 9 months now. Glad I got my ticket then. Supposed to leave here on March 11th. The day me and my fiance, my latest girl, next time I won't joke with her and tell her I'll be back next year. Oh no. Foreign Affairs website has the Philippines opening posted. Cool. Please get well, sister. I will. I will. Hope my layover in Manila Airport while waiting to get won't affect me. I don't see why. Cebu Cebu will implement the same. Governor Gwen has already posted that they are going to implement what was posted by the IATF yesterday. So they will carry on the resolution 158 that the IATF posted. Oh my God. Yes, the same protocols in Cebu. I am not sure if they are going to remove the swab test upon arrival. That is Cebu's discretion. So we don't know if they are going to be removing that protocol. Because Cebu has a different protocol in Manila, and you know, and they do swab test upon arrival. So they could still implement that. Book for February 24th, 15 hours direct to San. Oh, cool. Have to get visa from embassy first or get visa on arrival. Visa upon arrival. Oh, Addie, such good news to me. On cloud nine, best news ever. Thank you so much for all you have done. You're very welcome. Yes, visa upon arrival. Then why is the airfare so high now? I can fly to any other countries right next door for it over. I have no idea, Matthew. You will have to ask the airlines. No, it's not the travel cap. Because, like I said, the opening of the foreign tourists, you guys are not included on travel cap. So that is the airline's discretion, unfortunately. Nope, no embassy stuff. They did not say kung kailan, Jana, but they will not accept unvaccinated foreign tourists. No, visa upon arrival, Pops. You get your visa when you arrive. Thanks, get well soon, Miss Eddie. Hey, ads. Kung kailan mo tambal igna ko, ako ate doktor siya bakod, pwede mag-ask of prescription from her to forward the prescription dito sa inyong pharmacy. Libre ang dok. Thank you, God. I know it's just my sinuses. I have been well since yesterday. It's just that I'm dealing with my allergies. That's pretty much it. But thank you so much for that. Yep, upon arrival, I wish they'd just allow PCR test, which is no. They when I call, they really need that RT-PCR test. Can we fly direct to Davao? If you can find a flight direct to Davao, yes. Recovered po. Meron po kayo info, wala pa rin ako mahanap. Uh, I would call the Bureau of Quarantine for that. Kasi sila ang nakakaalam. Just some advice, flying to Cebu is better option even if you are going to Luzon. Thank you, Miss Eddie. Let us know if you're what's Javier. On my way, Eddie, in less than 60 days. Hooray! ah, Cebu will follow the same implementation. Cebu will follow the same protocol with that resolution posted yesterday. Hi, Ma'am Addie. Is it possible to extend your visa after landing in the EA? What I mean, we will go straight to the main. I would give it 2 more weeks because I would wait after 2 weeks. Lighting McQueen. I told you all they're cooking up something. Yep, they did. Oh, is extension of visa available so that one can stay beyond initial 30 days like before for that? Yes, you can extend. Is the protocol yes, the same. It will be implemented in all international airports. By the way, when I land, I'm staying at least 3 years max, then off to Thailand for a weekend and back. There you go. Is new protocols is valid for all yes, it is valid. Thank you. Oh, I'm caught up with all the comments. So that's pretty much your guide, guys, for foreign tourists fully vaccinated entering the Philippines starting February 10 of 2022. So if you guys are planning on traveling, get those ticket books while the iron is still hot. Like they said, strike while the iron is still hot. The good thing about it, the Philippines usually the IATF would post a time frame. This protocol is good from this date up to that date. This time they did not really post up to when this is going to, this is going to be implemented. So savor that. While they did not really post any dates up to when this will be allowed. So that is a good thing. It is safe to book after fair just to be safe side. You can. I'm leaving on February 8th. Can I have RT-PCR test on the 5th or strictly 48 hours? But I might get my result on time. It will be expired by the time you fly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope traveling will affect the new protocol. Why should it be affected, Midsoy? I don't see why it should be affected. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. Maraming salamat. So I hope I was able to answer your inquiries on your requirements going to the Philippines. We'll do a recap. You need your valid passport at least 6 months at the arrival date. So you have to have at least 6 months left validity in your passport by the time you arrive in the Philippines, or else you will be denied from boarding. No more quarantine for fully vaccinated foreign tourists coming into the Philippines starting February 10. All you do is you have to have a negative 48 hours RT-PCR test. Yes, you still have to register with One Health Pass. You will be given visa upon arrival. This is 30 days. It can be extended. Please keep an eye on the video that I will be doing for countries, the non-visa required countries. There are 157 countries listed. So please keep an eye on that so you will know, so that you will know if your country is so to make sure your country is listed there. Then yeah, I highly recommend having health insurance, and I highly recommend for you to be vaccinated when you travel to the Philippines. Do not try to game the rules. They will keep you from entering. Definitely. So you have, it's like, unfortunately, guys, the rules in the Philippines will implement. They don't care if you're they don't care if you're a foreign national. They don't do VIP treatment over here. If, like you said, like Gio has said earlier, I was watching his live. If you are used to not wearing mask in your country, for example, in the UK, in the US, the mask mandate has been removed. You will have to wear mask in the Philippines. And please follow the health and safety protocols in the Philippines, because this will determine that they will open up the Philippine borders for a while. Because if they see foreign tourists, especially when they open it up, if they see that you guys are not following the safety and health protocols, then they will close it again. So I hope the health, safety and health protocols that the Philippine government will implement will be followed. Do not abuse it, because when the system gets abused, then they will go back to not letting for international foreign tourists in again into the country. So please follow the Philippine rules. I'm not trying to be ugly about it, but you are visitors and you have to abide by the rule. Thank God my boyfriend, I can retire again very soon. Plan to get married here. Oh, wow. Have fun, Frank. Yep. If anyone wants to meet up in San Francisco, let me know. Sure. Why are all flights going to Manila first? Can I find? You just keep digging. Uh, keep digging for flights. Mike, Lux to Cebu direct. Yeah, they should have Lux to Cebu. Not a sponsor. Minimally complain mask.com. Yeah, it's like if you're not used to wearing mask anymore, you will have to get used wearing mask over here. And there are just like in our city, we have the QR code that they scan when you enter a particular business establishment. And if you're not wearing mask, you're not wearing your mask properly, they will not let you enter. So you have to get used to that rules over here. So that's that's pretty much the rules in the Philippines. So I will wrap this up here shortly, guys. If you don't have any more questions for me, I hope I was able to answer all your questions. I hope I was able to give you guys the guidelines that you guys need for foreign tourists entering into the Philippines starting February 10. So I will see you guys on our LDR discussion tomorrow. Kenzo, I'll see you on LDR. Yeah, I'm going to try. Hopefully, my remote job at Amazon comes through. Cool. Good luck to you, Frank. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow night. Hope you get better. Yes, I will definitely be on LDR. If I don't feel good for I cannot miss LDR tomorrow because there's such a good news that we have to. It's like they should accept that. JFK to Davao. Oh, cool. Ano po bang, allow po ba ka for even they don't have to take the shots? Unfortunately, they will not accept foreign tourists who's not vaccinated. Look at the prices. Why is Cebu far more expensive than flying to Manila from Lax? Because Cebu is further than. That's normal, gal. I'm looking forward tomorrow in LDR chat. Yep, I'm excited for our LDR tomorrow. So to those who wants to chit chat on LDR, come join us tomorrow night. Mom, do you have any idea how much is the ticket from US to Philippines? I have no idea right now. From the prices I'm seeing, it's around $1,900 and up. They're expensive. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, keep an eye on our videos. I still have more videos to post on this new development from the IATF, your guidelines when entering into the Philippines. So, like I said, I will be posting a video for the countries for nationals coming from these countries that will not require a visa when entering the Philippines. So please keep an eye on that. Make sure that your country is listed on that non-visa required countries to enter the Philippines. That is the Executive Order 408 series of 1960. So this ends our live streaming today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Jobert, you will be at the mercy of the Philippine government if they are going to implement the February 1st to you guys. So, thank you so much po. God bless. Keep safe. Maraming salamat. Even if I'm forever single, oh yeah, sure. It's like, you don't have, Gal, you don't have to be, you don't have to be in a relationship to join our LDR discussion. Everybody is welcome over there. The travel air flight very high until they lift the travel cap. There is no travel cap for foreign tourists. You guys are not included on travel cap. The only travelers who will be in the travel cap are those who have to go through quarantine. To those who doesn't have to go through the quarantine, you are excluded. Good morning, ma'am. Adi, ask ko lang po how to get Vaxcert PH. Meron po yan. It's an app you can download from Apple Store and Play Store. Oh my God. Ace Bachelor is watching. Hey, hey. So, guys, again, thank you so much for joining in me today. I apologize for my voice, but I will give you guys information that you guys need. Hopefully that this complete guidelines that I have given you guys will give you guys enough time to prepare before February 10th. So again, I wanted to welcome you guys all back in the Philippines again. I'm so happy for you. Me and my husband are very ecstatic for that news, and thank you so much for picking the Eaton Squad as your go-to channel for the latest travel updates in the Philippines. Please take care, everyone. God bless, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.